Welcome, everyone, to a very special advanced communication module. Let me ask you, have you ever been in a conversation and just thought, wow, this is a lot of feelings. Can we please just get to a solution? Well, if that's you, then you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to transform you from just a passive listener into a high-efficiency problem solver. So let's get into it. Now, I want to be crystal clear about something right up front. There are no, peer-reviewed studies backing this method up, but its effectiveness at shutting down concerns, redirecting blame, and just generally restoring your preferred version of reality, well, frankly, it's undeniable. So here's what we've got on the docket. First, we'll cover the basics. Then we'll get into the core objective, which is key. We'll walk you through the 4 levels of mastery, see it all in action, and then we'll wrap up by explaining why this is really the only model you'll ever need to keep things exactly as they are. Okay, let's jump right in. Welcome to Fix-It Listening. This is the revolutionary technique for anyone who wants to be seen as helpful, wise, and in control without ever getting bogged down in the messy complexity of what someone else is actually going through. And the promise here? It's just so simple. It's elegant. You redirect the conversation away from their feelings. You resolve it with your solution, and then you move on with your day. It really is the ultimate tool for maintaining your own comfort and your sense of competence, especially when things get a little emotional. All right, now we're getting to the real heart of the system. Because, at the end of the day, Fix-It Listening is about one thing and one thing only, your comfort. And you really need to get this, because this is our North Star, our guiding principle. See, the person you're talking to, they might think the conversation is about them. Isn't that quaint? Fix-It Listening time is about gently but very firmly correcting that little misunderstanding. It's your interpretation that matters. This slide just lays it all out perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you have their messy inner world. All the feelings, the complexity, the inefficient baggage. And on the other side, you have your authorized wisdom. It's clean, it's simple, and most importantly, it's controlled. Our job is to just swap the former with the latter. And this is how we do it. It's actually brilliant. Just look at that column on the right. Take attention. The goal isn't to pay attention, it's to shut down their story. Or look at emotion. You see a strong emotion, and what do? You neutralize it. You invalidate it. See, this isn't listening. Oh, no. This is conversational engineering. So that brings us to the curriculum itself. You can't just wing this stuff, right? You need a path, a system. This is your path to complete total conversational dominance. We've got it all mapped out for you in 4 distinct levels. You'll start with the fundamentals, then we'll move into intermediate control techniques. After that, we get to the really fun stuff, advanced gaslighting. And before you know it, you'll reach that coveted top-tier status, master practitioner. Okay, level 1, the foundations. Think of this as your boot camp. You'll learn the basic moves, the confident interruption, let me stop you there, the quick draw advice, and of course, the classic, it's not that bad, minimization. Essential tools. In level 2, we get more strategic. It's not just about stopping them anymore. It's about actively taking over the story. You'll master the art of making it all about your experience, and you'll learn how to make them think their feelings are the real problem. It's a game changer. Level 3. Okay, this is where the real power kicks in. We're talking about systematically making someone doubt their own perception of reality. You'll learn to say that never happened with a completely straight face. You'll blame their anxiety, not the facts. And you will make yourself absolutely essential. And finally, level 4, the master practitioner. This is the big leagues. This is where you take these skills and apply them to a whole system, a company, a family. You create entire environments where people just stop talking. They self-silence. It's beautiful, really. You become a master of high-confidence, low-evidence communication. So theory is great, but what does this actually look like out in the wild? Let's check out a couple of real-world case studies so you can see for yourself just how powerful this stuff really is. First up, a classic case of managing staff burnout. You've got a manager and a neurodivergent employee who's complaining about the work environment, a common challenge. So the employee comes forward, they share their struggle. Now pay attention because this is the critical moment. This is the entry point for a skilled Fix-It listener to step in and take absolute control. And just watch this. It's a work of art.
The manager immediately minimizes the problem, reframes it as a personal flaw, a lack of flexibility, and then just drops in that classic override. Bam! The complaint is neutralized, no changes are needed, and the best part? The manager gets to log it as resolved. Textbook execution.
Okay, let's switch gears to something a bit more personal. A family disagreement, this time about overwhelming holiday traditions. You know, these can get messy if you don't handle them correctly. So here's Sam attempting to set a boundary, expressing their personal experience. Now, what is that really? It's a direct challenge to the status quo, to how things have always been done. And the parent's response? It's perfect. Chef's kiss. Starts with minimization, don't be silly, and then pivots to this beautiful guilt flip. All of a sudden, it's not about Sam's needs, it's about Sam being ungrateful. Conversation over. Traditions are safe, a flawless victory. So let's bring it all home at our final section. Why do we, with such utmost confidence, highly regard this method? It's simple, really. The results just speak for themselves. This is our promise to you, the Fix-It Listening Guarantee. You will be able to shut down conversations, control narratives, and effectively invalidate anyone's experience, all while appearing calm and reasonable. You will reduce their autonomy, and most importantly, you will ensure that the status quo, your status quo, remains perfectly, beautifully intact. So that just leaves us with one final question. The next time you find yourself in a conversation where someone is sharing something difficult, something real, what are you going to choose? Will you choose to listen to their messy, complex human reality? Or will you choose to fix it? The choice is yours.